Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to unlock something that will really boost your Finnish skills. Indefinite pronouns. They are called in Finnish Epämääräiset pronominit. These little words might seem simple, but they will help you sound way more natural when speaking Finnish. Trust me, you will use them all the time. Let's dive in and make Finnish even more fun to learn. But before that, what exactly are these indefinite pronouns? Well, they are the words that refer to unspecified things or people. We use them when we don't know exactly who or what we are talking about, or when it's not important to be specific. For example, in English, we use words like someone, something, nothing, etc. In Finnish, these words exist too, and they can be little tricky because they change their forms depending on the case. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you will be using them like a pro. So, let's get started. Learning Finnish might feel challenging, but that's what makes it so rewarding. Every time you push through, you are one step closer to fluency. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. So don't get discouraged. Every effort counts, and soon you will look back and realize how far you have come. Keep going. Here are a few of the most common indefinite pronouns. Kukaan, anyone or anybody. Ketään, anyone in partitive case. Ei kukaan, nobody or no one. Kuka tahansa, anyone or whoever. Kukaan means anyone and is used in negative sentences. It's important to note that kukaan is typically used when talking about the people. A is the negative verb form of olla, which translates to is not or are not in English. When you combine kukaan with a, it forms the expression kukaan ei, which means no one or nobody in English. So, a is used for negation. Now, let's look at this example. Kukaan ei ollut kotona. Here, kukaan ei is a negation to base indefinite pronoun kukaan. It means nobody or no one. Ollut comes from the verb olla, to be. Kotona means at home. Kukaan ei ollut kotona. Nobody was at home. Let's take another example with kukaan. Kukaan ei auttanut minua. Here, ei kukaan is a negation to base indefinite pronoun kukaan. Auttanut comes from the verb autta, means to help. Kukaan ei auttanut minua. Nobody helped me. Ketään. Ketään is the partitive form of kukaan. Now you will ask me, why is ketään used instead of kukaan? In Finnish, the partitive case is often used in negative sentences. Let's look at this example. En ole nähnyt ketään. Here, ketään is an indefinite pronoun which is the partitive of kukaan. It means anyone or anybody. Nähnyt comes from the verb nähdä, to see. En ole nähnyt ketään. I haven't seen anyone. Since this is a negative sentence, we use ketään. Let's take another example. En ole kuullut ketään tänään. Here, ketään is an indefinite pronoun, which means anyone or anybody. Kuullut comes from the verb kuulla, means to hear. En ole kuullut ketään tänään. I haven't heard anyone today. Remember that ketään and ei kukaan are used in negative sentences only. Kuka tahansa. Kuka tahansa is an indefinite pronoun and it means anyone or whoever. It refers to any person without specifying who exactly and can be used in both positive and negative context. Let's look at an example. Kuka tahansa voi tulla juhliin. Here, kuka tahansa is an indefinite pronoun which means whoever or anyone. Tulla is a verb which means to come. Juhla means party. Kuka tahansa voi tulla juhliin. Anyone can come to the party. Let's look at some more indefinite pronouns. Mikään, anything. Mitään, anything in partitive. Ei mikään, nothing. Mikä tahansa, anything or whatever. Mikään, mitään, and ei mikään are used in negative sentences, whereas mikä tahansa can be used in positive or negative sentences. Let's look at mikään first. What is mikään? Mikään is an indefinite pronoun in Finnish which translates to anything. It's used in negative sentences to indicate the absence of anything. So it's important to note that mikään is typically used when talking about things or objects and not people. So, mikään means anything and ei is the negation verb to be in Finnish which translates to is not or are not. So when you put mikään and ei together, you are expressing the idea of nothing. Let's look at an example. Mikään ei voi estää minua. Here, mikään ei is an indefinite pronoun which means nothing. Estää means to stop. Mikään ei voi estää minua means nothing can stop me. Here is another example. Mikään ei ole tärkeämpää kuin perhe. Here, mikään ei is an indefinite pronoun which means nothing. Tärkeä is important. Kuin is then. Perhe is family. Mikään ei ole tärkeämpää kuin perhe. Nothing is more important than family. Mitään. Mitään is used when you are saying nothing or not anything in a negative sentence. So it's important to know that it's in the partitive case, which is often used in Finnish negative constructions. Let's look at an example. En ole nähnyt mitään. Here, mitään is an indefinite pronoun. It is the partitive form of mikään, means anything. Nähnyt comes from the verb nähdä, to see. En ole nähnyt mitään. I haven't seen anything. Since this is a negative sentence, we use partitive case of mikään, which is mitään. Let's take another example. En tiedä mitään tästä tehtävästä. Here again, mitään is an indefinite pronoun. Tiedä comes from the verb tietä, to know. Tehtävä means task. En tiedä mitään tästä tehtävästä. I don't know anything about this task. Mikä tahansa. It is an indefinite pronoun which translates to whatever or anything in English, depending on the context. It refers to anything or any object without specifying what exactly. Let's have a look at this example. Mikä tahansa voi tapahtua. Here, mikä tahansa is indefinite pronoun which means anything or whatever. Tapahtua is a verb which means to happen. Mikä tahansa voi tapahtua. Anything can happen. Please note that mikään ei and mitään are used in negative sentences and mikä tahansa can be used in positive sentences only. Let's look at another example. Mikä tahansa, mikä kieltä ei ole kulta. Mikä tahansa is again the same indefinite pronoun. Kieltä is a verb which means to shine. Kulta means gold. Mikä tahansa, mikä kieltä ei ole kultaa. Anything that shines is not gold. Let's look at some more indefinite pronouns. Joku, someone. Jotakuta, someone in partitive. Jonkun, someone in genitive. Joku. Joku is an indefinite pronoun in Finnish and it is commonly translated as someone or somebody in English. It's used when we want to refer to someone but you don't know exactly who. It's typically used in positive sentences to refer to a person or thing that is not specifically identified. In negative sentences, you would generally use kukaan instead of joku. For example, Kukaan ei ole täällä. No one is here. Now let's have a look at this example with Joku. Joku on unohtanut avaimet. Here, Joku is an indefinite pronoun which means someone. Unohtanut comes from the verb unohtaa, means to forget. Avaimet comes from the word avain, means key. Joku on unohtanut avaimet. Someone has forgotten the keys. Let's take another example. Joku odottaa sinua ulkona. Odottaa means to wait. It's a verb. Joku odottaa sinua ulkona. Someone is waiting for you outside. Jotakuta. It is the partitive form of the pronoun joku. It means someone or somebody. Jotakuta is used in negative sentences and sentences that describe a specific action affecting a person. It's important to note that partitive case is used when talking about actions that are ongoing or incomplete, or when talking about an undefined quantity or a person that you haven't fully specified. Let's understand this with the help of example. Tarvitsen jotakuta auttamaan minua. Here, jotakuta is an indefinite pronoun. It is the partitive of joku. It means someone. Tarvita means to need. Tarvitsen comes from this verb. Autta means to help. Tarvitsen jotakuta auttamaan minua. I need someone to help me. Jonkun. Jonkun is the genitive form of the indefinite pronoun Joku. It means someone or somebody. Jonkun is used when referring to something belonging to someone. Let's take an example. Olen nähnyt jonkun uuden täällä. Here, jonkun is an indefinite pronoun. It's a genitive of joku. And nähnyt comes from the verb nähdä, to see. Uuden comes from the word uusi, new. Olen nähnyt jonkun uuden täällä. I have seen someone new here. So, in this case, jonkun suggests that the speaker saw an unspecified person. The genitive form implies that the person is not identified or known in a particular way. Here are some more indefinite pronouns. Jokin, something. Jotakin, something in partitive. Jonkin, something in genitive. Jokin is an indefinite pronoun in Finnish and it means something. It refers to an unspecified thing. It's mostly used in positive sentences as opposed to mikään, which is only used in negative sentences. Let's have a look at this example. Jokin on muuttunut. Here, jokin is an indefinite pronoun which means something. Muuttunut comes from the verb muuttua, means to change. Jokin on muuttunut, something has changed. Jotakin. It is the partitive form of pronoun jokin. It's used when you refer to something in the partitive case. It's often used when the action is incomplete or ongoing, or when you're talking about some amount or some part of something rather than entire thing. Here, the example is haluan tehdä jotakin. Haluan comes from the verb haluta, to want. Jokin is an indefinite pronoun. It is the partitive form of jokin, which means something. Haluan tehdä jotakin means I want to do something. Jonkin is the genitive form of jokin and is used when talking about possession. Löysin jonkin vanhan kirjan hyllyltä. Here, jonkin is an indefinite pronoun. It is the genitive form of jokin. It means some or something. Löysin comes from the verb löytää. It means to find. Kirja is a book and hylly refers to shelf. Löysin jonkin vanhan kirjan hyllyltä. I found some book on the shelf. These are again most commonly used indefinite pronouns in everyday conversation. Kaikki, all. Kumpi, which of the two. Ei kumpikaan, neither. Jokainen, each one. Sellainen, such. Kaikki is an indefinite pronoun in Finnish which translates to all or everything in English. Kaikki is used when you want to refer to everything or all of a particular group. It can refer to all people or all things. Kaikki on valmista. Kaikki is an indefinite pronoun referring to everything or all. Valmis means ready. Kaikki on valmista. Everything is ready. Kumpi is used when you want to ask which one in English. It's used when you are asking about one option or one of two things. Kumpi on parempi. Here, kumpi is indefinite pronoun which means which of the two. Parempi means better. Kumpi on parempi. Which one is better? Ei kumpikaan. It's a Finnish phrase that means neither. Kumpikaan is the negative form of kumpi. So kumpikaan means neither one or none of the two. Kumpikaan ei halunnut lähteä. Here, kumpikaan is indefinite pronoun which means neither. Haluta is a verb which means to want. Kumpikaan ei halunnut lähteä. Neither wanted to leave. Jokainen is a pronoun which translates to each or everyone in English. It refers to every individual in a group, emphasizing that each member is included separately. Jokainen is in the nominative case. Let's have a look at this example. Jokainen tekee virheitä. Jokainen, indefinite pronoun referring to each or everyone. Tekee comes from the verb tehdä, to do. Virhe means mistake. Jokainen tekee virheitä. Everyone makes mistakes. Sellainen is an indefinite pronoun in Finnish that translates to such or that kind of in English. It's used to refer to something of a particular type or nature, but it does not specify exactly what that thing is. You will understand this with the help of example. Hän on sellainen henkilö, johon voi luottaa. Here, sellainen is an indefinite pronoun meaning such or kind of. Luottaa is a verb means to trust. Hän on sellainen henkilö, johon voi luottaa. He or she is the kind of person who you can trust. That's a quick overview of indefinite pronouns in Finnish. Epämääräiset pronominit. They show up all the time in everyday speech, so it's definitely worth getting comfortable with them. If you found this helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more Finnish language tips. Nähdään! If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the next video.